plus All-Star plus a Samira, you start to see some of the ways the team fights may work here for Excel. And Felix, on the other hand, gets to have some experience dominating. Whole lot of power to work with is Zanzara looking for a mid gank.
Shekelad walking forward, scout of the week is there. There's the knock-up. Shekelad trying to survive with the shield. TP's coming in from Excel. Zanzara looking for the chase. One more auto attack would be enough. Just about gets underneath the tower and will get first blood.
That one was personal.
Life. It was very personal as Kreis comes in for a little bit of a tactical sweep away of that kill. 2 kills to
towards level 6, and then once they get that ultimate, they just unlock huge kill threat pretty much no matter where they go. And now maybe not so much on the next patch.
Yeah, not so much on 11.
For now, they're good.
Torre's going in. There's the Stand United immediately, and Jessica's going to try and turn this one around. Torre exhausted straight away. White Knight with the taunt. Torre can flash nowhere. Patrick tries to trade back as Shekelad TP's in. The shockwave flashed away from Promiscu. White Knight is caught up there by Patrick, and the chase is on. Patrick not yet level 6, but he will pull the trigger and help Shekelad get the kill.
Has his ultimate coming in towards Choco Lad.
Shekelad's going to try and get away with the blast cone. Onslaught of Shadows is enough to knock him under the tower. Felix takes a couple of chops. Will have to flash away. 7, 8, or 9 wins to make it into playoffs. One team, I believe, has made it with
carries as possible. I actually want to check in on the gold. Yeah, dead even between Patrick and Jessica for the time being. Kreis goes for some damage, but again, this is a little 1v3, so I don't know how far Kreis wants to go.
Shekelad's on his way. There's the Stand United. Shockwave comes out, pulls them back. Onslaught of Shadows not quite enough as Zanzara goes down to Shekelad. His former teammate kills him off. Kreis has fallen as well as the rest of Astralis are on the chase. Promiscu mounts up on his horse and chucks Shekelad back into White Knight's waiting arm. Tower, Torre once again on the roam. Promiscu's just going to step straight into him. Attract Repel will get the stun. Torre building up a stun of his own as Patrick goes forward. There's the knockback, there's the headbutt, there's Promiscu trying to dive in with the shield. Zanzara's on his way as well. Magnus Storm's going to pull back Torre. Patrick with the Inferno trigger just keeps himself alive. Torre underneath the tower dodges away from the onslaught of Shadows. But the rest of Astralis are here. Felix looks for the scout of the week, can't land it, but Killer Instinct in from Jesper will be enough to make it rain a double kill.
Wait, Shekelad's in a 1v4 underneath the tower. He has to try and clear the waves fast because he's going down.
He can't clear the wave at all, and the shockwave connects, but it is from beyond the grave. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Sleep goes down onto White Knight. The chase is on for the rest of Excel as the Hexagolden Maiden finds its mark, and White Knight will be sacrificed, but in exchange,
very vulnerable.
It's a really difficult 5v5. Jessica's at 2 items as Torre jumps in. The rest of Astralis are here, ready to party. Promiscu diving into the backline already. Shekelad is dead. Torre once again oversteps the mark as Excel just...
You lose, checkmate. And now Astralis get the 3rd Drake game virtually for free here. Smite a little bit off, but to get it in the end, and yeah, Astralis with a mid lane tower as well, like opening up the map for their engage. It's just looking really good for them. It's only a 2k gold lead, but
his team enough in a fight. Maybe even the move speed will give him a little bit of a bonus, but really all Astralis have to do is wait.
KaiSser. Yep. Like, how are you getting through that? That is nearly impossible. Patrick does not have the firepower to match it for the time being, and if you're playing the Samira there, they need time for Dan to go to work, and Zanzara, he just wants to go in right now.
Torre just looking for vision, but he finds a very deadly pony. Onslaught of Shadows comes in, Zanzara maybe overstepped a little bit, but Jessica's on the chase. Shockwave comes out, and Jessica's still full HP. Just took the ultimate of an AP mage and shrugged it off like it was nothing, like it was a snowflake, and the chase is on for Astralis. Patrick underneath the tower has to flash away. Torre getting chased down towards the bottom side, knocks Zanzara back, and he will be sacrificed by Astralis as they continue to step forward
with an objective steal.
Here we go once again. Infernal Dragon, the fighting point, and Torre is burst immediately. Kreis tries to dive in, but White Knight stops him in his track, and Torre's already gone. Shockwave only lands on 2, and it's Promiscu, it's not Jesper. Watch the AD carry, watch that KaiSser as Patrick takes down Zanzara. But Felix with the flash across the wall can play more than Corky. Lands a great scat of the weekend already. Astralis get another couple of kills. 3v3 now in this bottom river. Astralis will back away just a tad.
Oh, Jessica has his ultimate. How hype is he feeling? Has a flash, no exhaust, but if he lands a Void Seeker, he may just go in. The TP in from Kreis, that's going to be huge.
White Knight has TP himself as well. You can see the Kreis TP off towards the top side, and here comes White Knight. Scatter the Week's going to knock back
Stand
Kreis.
United up
trying to
right
step
now.
forward. No Shockwave still available on that Syndra, and there we go. Jessica's feeling himself as he dives into the back line. The Orianna is down, and now the Kreis will follow shortly after, as Excel can do nothing about Astralis taking this Infernal Drake from right under their noses. Dan, no flash, has smite, can't get in the pit, and that's Infernal Soul for Astralis.
Time again, so consistent, but he has to look out because there's everything he has to dodge. He's on a high agency AD carry, but is it enough?
They're looking for Zanzara, but there's the Stand United. Kreis and Torre now overstepped. Promiscu dives in from the side. The Shadows is so much. You can see the wombo combo coming out from Astralis, and as soon as Excel didn't get the initial burst, the game was pretty much over. Astralis just continue on the front foot, and you can see the hope is Patrick, but the hope is dead, and Jessica willing to take a little bit more out of them.
United ready to go on him, and all the ultimate spent. Torre jumps over the wall, cries too, and once you go in, there is no way you can finish it, right? And the last few fights has been, you know, Astralis get 3 kills, and then Jessica still has his ultimate ready to go in and get that extra.
Game only lost because of some heroics from Caps in a lot of the fights. This time they're showing up against XL, who are a middle of the table team right now, and it's way too early to talk about. But Astralis are looking like a team that could make a run for playoffs now.
Yeah, I mean, Madge Felix sort of joined the team, gave them some life. And it feels like a lot of our middle of the pack teams, you know, 2-8 doesn't look great on the standings, but a lot of our teams, 3-7, you know? Yeah. There's a lot of room here to push up in the second half of the season. A win against Excel is exactly the way to start it off here for Astralis. With this Baron buff, it means that Cries doesn't even have that side lane pressure anymore. Double cannon minions easily take down this turret. Astralis, they split up into a 1-3-1 with Madge Felix top side. So what do Excel do? They say, let's gank the Shen.
Get in there with the Hextech ultimatum. Swell Seed lands as well. Losing Lullaby, looking for the sleeps. The TP's come in from Astralis. They're investing into this when White Knight is already almost dead. The shutdown comes out. I'm not sure Astralis wanted to go. Oh my God! That is the dirtiest thing I think I've seen in weeks from Astralis. It looked like they didn't need to take the fight, but they were out for blood. Blood for the blood god! Astralis get an ace in the bottom lane.
Madge Felix can play more than a Corki. The scat of the weeks have been on point today. Astralis, they are taking this one home in style. White Knight says, come and get me, guys. Because the rest of his team's on the way to go for the kill.
They really didn't need to take that fight. They could have let White Knight die, get top lane out of tower, get mid lane inhibitor.
Yeah, but they get the Nexus like this.
Yeah, they would have got the Nexus anyway. I just love the eagerness to take a fight where you didn't need to win out the fight, and because of that to claim your 3rd win in spring for Astralis.
Zanzar